Guys in the building, Champions League special, blood.
Boy, what happened?
Fam. Oi,
What happened?
Listen, blood. City got wrapped like a portion of chips, fam. I'm telling you.
Pep Fraudiola, boy, bopped in front of the Klopp by Jurgen Klopp. It's peak, bro.
I've been telling man already about Fraudiola. They didn't want to listen, fam. They didn't want to listen.
Bruv, the maddest thing is, I said the same thing, bruv. Man City, Champions League, they haven't been tested. They haven't faced anybody of any clout. Napoli was the closest that they faced, and even then they conceded 2 goals. And for me, that was a warning sign because like they've got the best defensive record in the Premier League this season. But what happened, bro? What happened?
Like I said it, bro.
3-0.
Like they went to Bayern Munich, didn't do shit in the Champions League. He actually got beaten by the same Barcelona side that he was given the credit for in actually revolutionising football. That's a load of absolute bullshit.
It's like no Messi, no Champions League. If you take Messi out of Pep Guardiola's hands,
no Messi, no party. My man had the best player in the world and some of the best players in the world in their prime, blood. That Barcelona team will go down as one of the best club teams of all time, fam. So with or without Pep Guardiola.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Realistically, they would have won the Champions League.
They would have won it anyway, blood. Do you know what I'm saying?
And that's not killing Pep. Pep is a good manager.
He's a good manager. I call him Fraudiola
because of the way he's been gassed.
Man are talking like he's the messiah of football, blood. Like Rijkaard's Barca weren't bopping teams, blood.
Man,
you gotta realise is
Jordi Cruyff started the thing.
But there you go. So it looked good, yeah, cool. But he went to Bayern Munich, who could spend just as much money as Barcelona. He had another wealth of stars. He adopted a quadruple winning team and he couldn't win the Champions League with them. Barca folded them.
Yeah, it's true.
The same team he got given credit for actually birthing slapped him up, blood.
Slapped.
If you birth them, you should have the kryptonite for these man, blood. You should know how to deal with them.
It's true, it's true.
Man got deaded out, blood.
It's peak.
Deaded. You know what? Boateng got folded like a deck chair, fam. I'm telling you. Messi dinking Neuer with a weak foot and that.
Nah, that was the peakest sequence.
Man got whacked.
Nah, that was one of the peakest sequences of football ever.
Fam.
Ever.
Man
Twisted Boateng, one of the best centre-backs in world football, and then what he did to Neuer, right foot chip.
Bruv, he chopped, man. You know them ones there? Neuer was just... Bruv, Boateng was eating grass, fam.
Nah,
he was mad. Face down. He didn't even look up because he knew what it was.
His ankles were gone.
Do you know what I mean? So when man says Fraudiola, that don't mean he's a whack coach. I think he's a great coach. But he showed that tactically he's very naive, blood. Yeah. And his in-game management, they didn't even pull a goal back today, blood. They went in at 3-0 down and they didn't even have a shot on fucking target.
You know what the maddest thing is? That's Liverpool, you know. That's Liverpool, you know.
That's what I'm saying. That's not Real Madrid. That's not Bayern Munich.
Clean sheet, Liverpool.
That's Liverpool.
Them 3 words don't go together.
Brother, a team that never keeps clean sheets. Even at 2-0 down, I was like, boom, Liverpool might need another one because... Bruv, they got less at the back than Miley Cyrus, blood. Man said it. Man said it, fam. I said it. How are you stopping City from having a shot, blood?
Yeah, I know, it's mad. Obviously, you can say City were having an off day, but I don't really think so, you know. Because they were bopping that time.
Pep was complacent.
Yeah, that's why.
Because you know what it was? Pep got slapped by Liverpool at Anfield before in the league. Fair enough, it was 4-3, but that's because Liverpool capitulated at the end. Because Liverpool were bossing the game.
They were.
Do you know what I'm saying? And it looks like Pep did not learn from that. You see what I say with Pep and Jose, yeah? They're 2 sides of the same coin, bruv. Jose is the cautious, tactical one. He's so cautious to the point where he worries about the other team too much. And then Pep's the opposite. He don't respect no one. And it didn't pay off today, blood, because Liverpool slapped them up. Because he's so arrogant, he thinks that I don't need to make special plans for Liverpool. Why not, blood?
But it didn't pay for them when they got slapped a couple of months ago in the Premier League, bro.
You see what I'm trying to say?
And the wickedest thing is Liverpool started the game the same way.
Bruv, that's why
First 10 minutes, bang.
So when you get these pundits saying, oh, great game plan from Liverpool, no. They play the same way all the time.
It's the same way. It's the same Liverpool.
It's just that
they're the only team, sorry to cut you, they're the only team that actually just play their team.
Attack City because they just play the same way, blood, and styles make fights, blood. They say in boxing all the time, Liverpool style is all wrong for City, blood. All wrong for them.
They don't know what to do.
Because they're direct and they play with wingers. Pep's trying to play a narrow 3 at the back against them 2 wide players. Are you mad? Because once you draw one of their players out,
over.
You get past one of them, bruv, you're 1-on-1, cuz.
Yeah, it's mad. And that's what happened. That's what happened with the Salah goal when he broke through in the counter attack.
That's what I'm saying. Pep should have known better, blood.
And then obviously you got Kyle Walker. I don't know what that donkey of the day was. I don't know what.
Dead, fam. Kyle Walker is pony,
I
fam.
don't know what he was on.
Man, have been saying from early, Kyle Walker's dead, and the only reason why he looked half decent in City is because he wasn't made to defend. The best way to play City is to make them worry about you, fam. If you respect them too much and give them the ball, with the quality they have, the law of averages, they're going to create chances.
Precisely.
But you can't create chances if you don't have the ball, bruv. And that's what it is, bruv. So, you know what?
What do you think for the second leg?
Bruv, Liverpool are scoring at the empty head, blood.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm telling you,
I said to
Abu
my boy,
Dhabi
he
FC, blood, they're going to have to shell some more peas,
one of our mates, he said he doesn't know about the second leg, the game's not over. I said to him, bro, listen, 1 goal and that's it, tie done. Because even if
Liverpool
City
concede 2 and then they score 1, but
even if City win 4-1,
yeah,
they're through on away goals, bro. Because City got nothing.
Yeah,
they got nothing.
the
So
zilch.
again, Pep Guardiola following at the Champions
The
League.
thing is, Liverpool could lose 3-1 and comfortably go through. You got to understand, them man are giving themselves a 3-goal cushion and they haven't conceded an away goal. It's the perfect result.
And
man.
they got players to come back. They got Matip to come back in, and they got Emre Can to come back.
And even without that, Liverpool will score, blood. Because City aren't going to set up like a United. Do you know what I'm saying? And say, you know, we're going to keep it tight and try and score. No, bruv. City are going to come out all guns blazing and they're going to get piped.
Susceptible to the counter again. Just like tonight.
Do you know what I mean? So Pep's shown again his tactical naivety, bruv. Tactical naivety. So when man calls him Fraudiola, it ain't because he's a shit coach, blood.
No, he's a good coach.
His in-game management is poor. His preparation for the game is clearly poor, blood. He has his philosophy, cool. But you have to take other things into consideration. He got away with it at Barca because he had better players man for man around the whole pitch.
Around the whole fucking league, bruv.
Bruv, when your favourites going into the Champions League with arguably the best league team of all time, you're going to win shit, blood. But the real acid test is when you go to the Bayern Munich's and when you go to the Manchester City's, blood. They brought him in specifically for the Champions League. You have to feel.
Can't deliver.
Can't deliver. And he won't deliver, blood, because he needs Lionel Messi, blood. So, well, Pep is bald, blood.
Man like C,
bruv. Cristiano Ronaldo, blood.
Boy.
I've been saying it, blood. I've been saying it.
Go
it ain't
team.
got nothing to do with Manchester United,
Go
bruv.
team.
He's the best player in the world.
It's got nothing to do with Messi either.
And
It really has. The thing is, this thing has got nothing to do with either of them. This is just straight. Ronaldo is A1 sauce.
Bruv, Ronaldo is the best player in the world, blood. And the reason why he's the best player in the world, he's not the most talented player in the world, because that's Lionel Messi.
Yeah, he is.
Lionel Messi is the most talented player in the world. He's effortlessly better than anyone else, blood, as a technician. But you see Ronaldo, fam.
That's A1.
You see Ronaldo, not only is that hard work and dedication, but he's reinvented himself 3 times, blood. And managed to keep the numbers while changing style of play, changing position, changing everything. We saw Ronaldo come through as a predictable winger. Man called him a one-trick pony.
And then he come through to an inside forward.
And then he came into an inside forward, and now he's a poacher, blood. And all through that time,
the thing, and he's slightly done the 2 kind of centre forward roles.
Yeah, blood.
Because when he first became a centre forward, he was still the mobile centre forward.
And he was coming around
now,
doing the wide thing, cutting in.
He's just a straight C.
And now he's a straight, like, just beast, blood. Understand Ronaldo, blood, like, in the box, predator. The first goal, did you see that near post run, blood? That was a centre forward trademark finish.
Flick.
That's an Inzaghi, blood. Like, that's a Solskjaer. That's a proper, like, goal poacher,
that's
like,
scumbag.
Old school.
Number 9
do
finish.
nothing for 89 minutes and bag a brace goal, blood. That's what that was. Ronaldo's got that in his locker. That shows his football IQ, blood. Forget all the fancy step overs and that. You rarely see Ronaldo isolating players one-on-one now and beating them, bruv. He's reinvented his game.
He's 33 years old.
He's 33 years old, cuz. And he said, you know what, yeah, boom. Even though I can do that, it's taken away from my. Let the little young man run around and do that. I'm going to get in and just stick the ball in the onion bag, fam.
That's it, done.
You know what I mean? When you look at his stats in the Champions League, forget everything else, he's a big game player,
He is the Champions League. That's what it's become. You see, even that music,
bro,
something happens in his head. Something goes on. It's like the whole Real Madrid team, to be fair, because they're languishing, in La Liga. But you see, when that music turns on, it's a different
also,
thing.
Zidane is a tactician, blood. You can tell he played in Italy, blood,
yep.
and he's a tactician, fam. In Spain,
he's a very, very good manager.
In Spain, I just think, you know what? They're just not having a rub of the green, bruv. Do you know what I mean? I honestly feel like it might be a bit of complacency because them man have just been badding up people. 3 Champions Leagues on their bounce. I think a few of them man were feeling themselves a bit and just a bit complacent. But in the Champions League, when them floodlights,
they know what time it is.
Them man don't play, fam.
They know what time it is.
They don't play. CR7 is a bad man, and I expect him to win the Ballon d'Or again, bruv. I expect him to win another one.
Well, that Puskas is definitely going to CR7 because that bicycle kick was disgusting.
Madders, blood. Man don't understand
Disgusting.
the difference between an overhead kick and a bicycle kick. Blood.
Yeah.
Because someone was like, oh yeah, man saw, was it Ashley Barnes score an overhead kick in the
Yeah.
Bruv, that was an overhead kick. The bicycle kick
the full
is
motion,
a different
the
thing.
Travis
blood.
Sinclair,
Is the
1993,
bam.
94 QPR.
That's what I'm saying.
The
blood.
bicycle.
That's the
proper
bicycle because you see the timing to do the scissors, blood, and connect clean like that is mad. When you're just hanging a leg and doing an overhead kick,
He scored that goal against Gianluigi Buffon, bro.
and he kind of got the pass before the assist as well, blood. It's mad. Like
away from home.
He ran onside whilst doing a bicycle kick, blood.
Oh, yeah, 'cause he had to
come back from
play.
offside, bruv. Mad thing. Binsed it, blood. Man got applauded by the Juventus fans.
That's some
blood.
Ronaldinho shit,
And
man.
I saw that, and man are talking about Messi, blood. No. This is about Ronaldo now. These are two greats.
That's why I said at the beginning. I said, listen, this whole Ronaldo segment has got nothing to do with
man can't talk about
Messi.
Ronaldo without Messi and vice versa, blood.
They're both great
They're
players.
both great
but
players.
You see, last night, that was, like I said, A1. A1.
That's
you
what
can't,
I'm trying
you
to
can't
say.
get any higher than A1.
Know what I mean? So when man are talking about bicycles, blood, bruv, not too many men in the history of football could pull that off, blood.
They're my
Not
favourite.
too
They're
many,
definitely,
blood.
they're definitely
Them
my
goals are the
favourites.
hardest, blood. Zlatan
Definitely
can do
my
that in his
favourites.
sleep, blood. But there's not many players that do that. Dwight York was a bad man with the overheads.
Yeah, he was
Rivaldo
wavy
as well.
Did you see the way fucking Zinedine Zidane?
Bruv, Zidane forgot he was bald, cuz.
Bro,
You know them
he
ones
went to
there,
reach
man
for his
went to
hair,
rub his
and he was
hair.
like, hold on a second.
Bruv.
Hold on a
Man
second.
thought he was 1998, cuz. You know them ones there.
Listen. For me, and this is what I want to ask you lot, and leave your comments below. I believe that's the best goal in the Champions League.
It's one of.
That's
absolutely
that's
one
the
of the
best goal in
greatest
Champions
goals we've
League.
seen in the Champions
Because
League.
the other one is Ronaldo again against Porto.
Whack hand,
or
blood.
Zinedine Zidane against Leverkusen, and I think that was 2000. I think that was 2000
that was
at Hampden
tech
Park.
on toast, blood.
And for me, the reason why I'm even going for it is because you look at Zidane's reaction when Ronaldo banged that bicycle kick.
For a man with the capabilities of
of doing
Zidane
what
to
he
be
did,
like,
he didn't even know what
like,
was
blood,
going
what
on.
the fuck
But
was
we turned
that?
around and looked at that bench
Man.
like, yo, is this man human?
And this
bro?
is you gotta understand, he sees Ronaldo in training
Every single day.
and that still shock man.
Thank you very much. That's what I'm saying.
That's how you know it's mad.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, Puskas will award everything, the whole caboodle. It's
Clean up and out
everything,
blood, Ronnie.
everything. I ain't gonna lie, because alright, cool. I'm a Lionel Messi advocate. I'm on the Messi side of things, but you see that goal? I've watched it about 50 times so
Bruv,
far.
I'm telling you.
And it's got man thinking a lot of things, bro.
It's mad. I'm telling you, he replaced Maradona in my top 5 after that goal, blood.
That
I was
goal,
like, bruv, alright, say nothing.
That's the clutch. That is. Listen,
away
apex
from
football.
home. Away from home as well.
He left Buffon standing.
Bruv.
Standing. And it's against Juve, you know. This is a very good defence. An Italian
I
defence.
swear at home they hadn't, before the Tottenham game, I swear they hadn't conceded at home for time or something.
Yeah. Juve, as usual, are on stuff. They've got a very good defence. So to be able to find that space in the box to perform something like that at 33 years old.
Bruv, clutch, fam. And he's not slowing down either. The way he's reinvented himself, blood, he can play centre forward for another 3 years, blood.
In 10 successive games in the Champions League, all the way back to last season's final when he bagged 2 in the final, bro. Like, this guy is an alien, man. An alien. He scored in every single game. And I think that's 15 goals in the 10 games.
It's mad.
Like, it's always more goals than games this brother's played.
That's it.
With everything.
Man can't
It's
deny Ronnie, blood.
always.
He's already shown he can do it on the international stage, he can do it in England, he can do it in Spain, bruv. It doesn't really matter, bruv. The guy is just, he's phenomenal, bruv. He's phenomenal.
But yeah, let us know what you think. Ronaldo's goal, or Zidane's goal, or even any other goal.
Bruv, if there's any other goal you think's better in the Champions League, bruv, let us know in the comments below.
I've been Chase. You can find me on Twitter, IC_Chase.
And you know it's Rants in the building. Rants and Bants __ on Twitter at the moment, because the Rants and Bants, blood, I've already ordered that, blood. I told Twitter, get that pussy all off my handle, blood. Or man ain't even tweeted but try to take the handle, so I'm getting that soon, blood. And it's the same on Insta, Rants and Bants __ Also, check the description. I'm gonna put a link to the Patreon video, the special video that we done, our Premier League 11, blood. All-time 11, bruv.
And let us know your all-time 11.
Let us know yours, blood. It's been emotional.
Yep.
Make sure you subscribe.
False 9.
Peace.